Hello and welcome back to the Green Sage. Today I have been called by Spirit, by the universe, to do something a little different. I'm going to share a little bit more about myself than I typically do. I love to garden. I love plants. And since I was a child, I always wanted to have a home where I could have a garden and grow my own plants. But when I finally achieved that and started to grow my garden, it became a lot more than just a garden. I want to say it became a major catalyst in my spiritual awakening, because I just felt like I connected so much to the earth and I learned so much from the plants. And that might be a message for someone out there. Maybe you have been going through a rough time, a rough patch, just, trying to find your footing, trying to find your place within the world. And maybe you've considered gardening. This is validation to go ahead and try that, because you might just end up tapping into something deeper than you even expected. Something much deeper than you even expected. But I wanted to share one of my plants with you and to relay the message that Spirit has been bringing in. So one of the main things that I learned from gardening and from plants, the earth, is that we're always regenerating, we're always rebuilding ourselves. And even when it seems as though we have died out and, lost all hope, maybe have no other options, that's the exact moment. It's the perfect environment, actually, to begin regenerating ourselves, growing ourselves into something new. And so many times I was surprised by all of the plants that died in my garden and managed to bounce back with a little bit of tender loving care. And I think it's a beautiful metaphor for us as people. And if this message is resonating with you, know that this is for you. This is to help you get through whatever you're going through in life right now. It's to help you stay positive and hopeful. But one of the plants that I had, this is the top of a pineapple. We purchased a pineapple from the store, and I wanted to see if I could revive it. And now look at all of these roots. There is no roots there. I really wish I had taken the time to do a picture journal, video journal of this process, because it's been really cool. And Spirit told me to, but I didn't want to listen. They always tell me to journal and document things, and I never want to listen. So maybe you've been getting that same message. You should start listening, as well should I. But this was just the top of the pineapple plant, and I've placed it in water, and I change out the water, every couple of weeks or so, and it started to grow new roots. And I feel like I said, it's the perfect metaphor for us as humans, where even when things seem dead and done and gone, if we change the environments, could be internal, could be external to us, we can reroot ourselves. We can grow new roots. And as I was working in my garden yesterday, a message came to me, because plants, a lot of times we overwater them, we over nurture them. But if we allow the plants to get a little bit thirsty, it allows their roots to grow deeper, to go deeper. And I feel like that is, once again, a perfect metaphor for us as humans. That if you are feeling thirsty for something right now, if you are feeling like you are lacking something in your life right now, whether that is love and relationships, that best friend, friendships, the right job, the money, whatever it is for you, know that that thirst is helping your roots to grow deeper. It's helping you to dig deeper, to transform yourself into something new, to create a new, solid, stable foundation for yourself, so you are able to hold those dreams and that abundance once it comes into you. And if you are going through a time right now where you are feeling lack, where you are feeling lost, where you are feeling like you're out of options, know that this is just the phase before your abundance begins to come in. You're just rerooting yourself, like our friend Pineapple here. So I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you and see if there's anything else your spiritual team would like you to know. But they wanted me to come in and share that message with you. And I'll put our pineapple right there. This one wanted to pop out. Get ready for big changes. Isn't that just what I was saying? That if you are in a period right now of feeling like there are no other options, like you don't know where to turn, what to do, it's because it's preparing you for big changes to come in. Your roots are developing and transforming. They're growing stronger. Your foundation, your beliefs, maybe your morals, your ideals about life, they're all changing and they're developing into something more, so that you can hold on to and maintain the abundance and the blessings that are going to come in, whatever it is you're trying to bring into your life. Whether that's romantic, friendship, money, travel with that butterfly. But also with this butterfly, you may be seeing monarchs around you. That is validation. And that's validation that you're on the right track, right? Butterflies also have to do with transformation, regeneration. But also, if you see a monarch butterfly after this reading, after watching these messages, know that that's validation, that this message was for you, and to look back on it whenever you are feeling lost, hopeless. Your next card out is Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus Energy, Physical and Emotional Healing. That is what you are going through right now. When these down periods come in, when these feeling lost, feeling like there are no other options, or feeling alone, feeling in a void, any sort of low vibe energies, any sort of lack, it is because we need to heal it. When we have those feelings, they come up for us to heal it. And that's what you are doing. So know that whatever you're going through right now, it serves a purpose. I know it sucks to hear that in the moment. And it's easier said, right, than accepted. But you are healing at a deep cellular level. That is allowing your roots to grow deeper. That's allowing you to regenerate yourself and grow yourself into the version of yourself that you're hoping for. Whether that is someone in a loving, committed relationship with that family life, maybe the white picket fence, your dream career, the business, the money, the friendships, whatever it is that you are wanting within your life right now that you feel is missing. It's on its way to you. That's the big changes coming in. But also the big changes are coming in for you. You know, one of the things that a lot of people don't seem to teach is that, well, that society doesn't teach, I want to say, is that when we want to upgrade something in our physical world, we first have to upgrade ourselves spiritually. And I say it on my channel a lot. Our souls have to grow up in order for us to glow up in this material world. And that's what you're doing. You are changing within yourself. And I want to say at rapid paces, and you might not, that might make you feel lost. That might make you feel like maybe you're crazy. Maybe you've been changing a lot, changing your appearance, changing, my ear's starting to ring as I say this, changing the way you carry yourself in the world. Maybe you've started putting boundaries up when you never had boundaries before. Maybe you've started speaking up for yourself when it was so hard to speak up for yourself before. Put your foot down in certain situations. You're healing yourself, whatever it is. You are changing. You're creating big changes within yourself, which allows big changes for us to manifest physically in this 3D world. Your next card out, yep, fork in the road, 13 in reverse. It's not time to make a decision yet. You want to make a decision. I know you want to move into this new direction that you are seeking, but it's not time yet. And that's what your spirit team would like you to know, because right now you are healing yourself. That 13 reduces to a 4 in numerology. That's all about foundations and stability. You are restructuring yourself. And you have to allow that to happen right now. There's no point in fighting it. Excuse my allergies or whatever this is, by the way. There's no point in fighting it. It is what it is. You can't change it. It's a part of your journey. I think right now, you're mostly being called to, learn how to make the journey smoother for yourself, right? Maybe that's why they wanted me to talk about gardening. Find the hobbies and things that help you to stay grounded during this time, that help you to get out of your head and not overthink where you're at currently or where you might end up. Find the things that allow you to remove the anxiety and the worries, the fears, perhaps, if that's what you're feeling. And I feel like if you're watching this video, then yes, there's some area of your life where you have been experiencing that. And that's what this time is calling for you to do. And those are also part of the big changes that you're going through. You're learning how to care for yourself at a deeper level, which allows your roots to grow deeper, to sink in, to create a more steady foundation for yourself so that you can bring in this abundance that you're wanting for yourself. And also these things that you're learning right now of how to take care of yourself, how to have maybe more self-care, put up more boundaries for yourself, take more time out. It's all things that you will need to carry you into this next abundant phase. It's all things that you will have to then make sure you put to use in order to maintain the high vibe energy, right, that you need to maintain this abundance. Because abundance is high vibe. And when we want to bring in higher vibrational things for ourselves, we also have to raise our vibrations. So right now you are learning how to manipulate your own vibration, whether you realize it or not. I think that's a pretty badass thing, because when you can do that, then you can begin to manifest. And that's also the big changes. Ooh, my legs are tingling now as I say that. That's also the big changes that you are bringing in. You are on this path to learning how to manifest. Maybe you're someone who's watched a lot of videos about manifestations. Maybe even watched The Secret or read the book, The Secret. You've been maybe praying, asking for help with manifesting. And that's why you're going through whatever this is that you're going through. You could be going through a dark night of the soul. You could be right in the midst of a spiritual awakening, a kundalini awakening. Could be doing a lot of work to heal some inner child, which I think goes hand in hand with spiritual awakening and dark night of the soul and all of that. But whatever it is that you're going through, you're being called to accept it, to learn better ways to manage. You may be releasing some addictions right now. That could be substance addictions, food, sex, being around toxic people who do not serve you, right? People pleasing, but not just also addictions. I mean, those are low vibe energies. You may be healing some low vibe energies right now, releasing some low vibe energies. And that's why you're being called to find better ways of coping and managing. This could even be depression, anxiety, overthinking. But you're healing that, and you're bringing in big changes for yourself. And that is why it is not yet time to make a decision. That is why you are in this void and feel as though you were an astronaut in the ocean. Maybe that song has been coming up for you. You might feel like you were just drifting off into space. What's going on here, Spirit? Usually when the cards don't come out, it's because I haven't quite said that thing that they want me to say yet. Too many. No? Okay. Nope. We just had to breathe. Your first card out is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. That is what you are being called to do right now. Reflect upon your life. Reflect upon any memories that are popping up for you, that may cause some anger, some angst, anxiety, worry. You're being called to look back at all the things and to take the lesson away from them and leave the rest in the past. Right? That could be people who hurt you, situations that hurt you. Could be emotionally or physically. Next card out is Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. That's what gardening did for me. I can't fully explain it. I just know spiritually it works. And I also know that scientifically there's something to do with the earth and like negative ions or something like that. But whatever it is, getting your hands in the earth, getting your bare feet on the ground, it's legit stabilizes you. Stabilizes your electric fields. And that is that loving comfort that so many of us are missing from the earth. We need that. And I feel like as people, As humans, we often forget that we need the earth. We understand that we're living on this rock, that we, may need to do things to help the planet survive. But legit, the planet supports us in ways that many of us don't even realize. So once again, if you've been thinking about gardening some way, somehow, do it. Otherwise, just get out and sit on the ground, your butt on the ground. Stand with your feet on the ground. It will help you to stay grounded. It will help to rebalance your energy field. It's part of the beautiful gift of how this world was designed, how our human bodies were designed. It's very cool. Next card out is Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Yes. Know that you are... Surround yourself with protective energy, first off, right? By purging those low vibe energies, like I said. Releasing those. Also releasing the low vibe people. Also changing your thoughts and being more positive. What I see this is as you focusing on what it is, where it is that you want to end up. And you putting blinders on and not letting anything throw you off that path. Because there will be things that come in to throw you off your path and tempt you. Because that is partly what the spiritual process is. It's not that the universe is testing you. It's, you're testing yourself to make sure that you have healed what it is that you hope to heal in order to bring in these big changes. But also, know that on this journey, you are safe and protected. It was actually the bottom of the deck energy that we had with the animals. You are safe and protected. Know that what you're going through is meant to happen because it's meant to grow you, meant to expand you so that you can bring in this dream, this wish that you have on your heart, because you're meant to bring it in. It's in your destiny. Next card out is Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah. Exchange energy with the earth. Exchange energy with source. Give it to God. Let Jesus take the wheel, as they say. Stop giving your energy away to people, places, things, situations that no longer serve you and do not give you what you need. Excuse me. Yeah. Choose you. Choose you is what this is saying. Choose your happiness. Choose your healing. It's time to release people, places, things, situations, memories that are no longer serving you. Because you're meant for bigger and better. Next card out is Gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Yep. Be gentle with yourself. This is all crooked, guys? You're going through big changes right now. And it is hard and scary. It's hard and scary. And we're not taught how to deal with it in our societies. Because so many of us have lost the art of just being connected to source, being able to tap into our own intuitions. That's what you're actually, that's the biggest thing you're doing right here. You are purging old energies that no longer serve you so that you can begin to tap into your energy again. Oops. Okay. I'm not going to take those. We'll keep shuffling. So you can learn to tap into your intuition and follow your inner calling. So you know which path to take that leads you to the abundance, to the beauty that you are trying to bring in for yourself. And right now in life, there may be many people around you who may be judging you because you are trying to transform yourself. You're trying to be something better. They're looking down on you. They might be talking shit to your face. They might be talking shit behind your back. That's what I meant when I said have the blinders on, right? What is that saying? Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. If there's anyone in your life right now who is causing a stink, making things harder for you to grow and change yourself, that's a sign that that person needs to be cut out. Maybe not forever, but until you are completely solid in your own ground, completely solid on your own foundation of who you want to become, because their energy could be slowing you down. But also, don't be hard on yourself if you think this is taking too long. Divine timing is always at play. We never know the timeline for anything. Only Spirit knows that. And I know I wish I could definitely pinpoint how things would go, when they would go, but it's just not how it works. Next card out. Such a curious dream. 45 reduces to a 9. Grounding, returning to reality, coming home. How much have I talked about grounding during this video? You're coming home to yourself is what that is. You are finally coming home to yourself. Bottom of the deck energy. Impossible things. Working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. That's what you're doing. I'm going to take that card too because that's 100% what you're doing. You're coming home to the version of yourself that you would have been before the world broke you. You're coming home to the version of yourself that you would have been, I don't know, before someone told you you weren't good enough, before someone rejected you, before, I don't know, whatever it is in your life. There's so much stuff that we all go through, right? And they can seem so small, but our psyches, our mind, sometimes it puts up barriers for us because, our ego, right? That's what our ego does. It puts up barriers for us because it doesn't want us to be hurt any longer. Not realizing that that was nothing in the grand scheme of things. And that's what you're doing right now. You're breaking down your ego. You're going through an ego death. You might be interested in looking up any of these phrases that I've mentioned. It might help you along your journey because they definitely helped me. But that's what you're doing. You're releasing the walls that you have built so that you can finally be the person that you were always meant to be, to have the things that you were always meant to have, like that relationship, the friendships, the money, the jobs, the career, whatever it is for you. And you are growing through imaginative leaps. You're gaining fresh perspectives on things. There might be things that have already come up within your life where you've been like, oh, I never thought I'd see things from this point of view. That's you growing. That's your soul growing. You're working through the disbelief that you've had within yourself. Maybe the disbelief that other people projected onto you. Apply it to your situation as it fits. You're coming home. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it will be well worth it. So please stay your course. Stay positive. Know that you are not alone. Know that there are many of us who also go through what you're going through. You are not crazy. You have a community of like-minded people. Leave a comment here if this resonated with you. You're my community. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching this. I'll catch you next time. Bye.